We're going live. Hi there. Everybody hear us?
Are we on mute?
I don't think so.
Double check. I have to reach across to hear it there. No?
No, we shouldn't. I mean, we shouldn't be. The OBS will show us.
So we're not going to be able to hear anybody?
No. No, see, here we are. Here's our voice. So they should be able to hear us. Can everybody hear us? I'm using a computer I'm not used to using.
Chuck is in an element that he is not at all.
I'm using a Macintosh. So.
But at least we're live.
We're trying. Hey, I did that. I did it successfully. Hey, yeah, they hear us. Ah, there we go. Okay, it's going to be on a delay. There's quite the delay, actually.
Hey, everyone.
Okay, so let me do this real quick. Hey, Tom. So let me find... You guys really have to work with me on this here because I don't know what I'm doing, and I got stuck again.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I'm in a full window thing, and I need to shrink it down so I can see the bar at the bottom with the programs. There you go. Like that. Yeah, there you go.
He's been downloading porn all day on my computer.
I'm cross-eyed. So, yeah, I can't see anything. I can't do anything, so this is my arms, ears, and eyes. A lot of you guys know who I am. This is Coppercoins channel. I'm Chuck Daughtrey. And this guy sitting next to me right over here, this is Brian Allen. It's Dr. Brian Allen. He's the author of Strike It Rich with Pocket Change. And he and I are in his place in Greenville, South Carolina right now. But we went down to Atlanta to the A&A Money Show today. And we made some cherry picks. We're going to share some cherry picks with you. And I want to see if I can see this first one. And then we'll... Okay. You guys should be able to see this.
Who can identify that? Go.
Yeah, who can identify it? Go.
It is a letter die state. We'll give you that. Anybody?
Yeah, I'm working my best way of trying to figure out how to operate an Apple computer. So this one mouse button thing just blows. But
actually, I have a mouse that works, but it's just not charged.
That's okay.
Oh, look at that. That can get Chuck.
No, this isn't the 11D over S, but that's very close.
It's true.
That's very close.
That's a good guess.
Coin Variety Group did. This is an 11D, but it's 1911D
4.
RPM number 4. So this is RPM number 4. This was a Brian Allen special cherry pick today.
That one I think was like a VF. I think they listed it like an XF, but it's not.
Yeah, and the reason he said that one is because, well, there was another one.
That's correct. First time in my life I cherry picked 2 11D RPMs.
2 11D RPMs in one show. Yeah, this was a day of all days for him. And we will continue, but this is just a good show for, like, all right, here we go. Now, let's take a look at the next one. This is like a really exciting day for both of us. So if I'm blabbering or if I start drooling or anything, just
We've been doing that all day.
Just don't worry about it.
So
okay.
Just another version.
That's another picture of the same coin. Okay. Now here's this. That's another nice one that we found today. Actually, he found that. It's 1911S, RPM number 1. But I actually believe that could be RPM 3. You sure it's number 1?
I'm pretty sure. It's got the markers.
Okay, so it's got the markers for number 1?
Pretty sure it does.
Okay.
We'll confirm it.
All right. We're also watching the live chat, so if you guys actually have anything you want to ask or anything you want to say, go ahead. But you have to understand that we're probably on like a 10-second delay. So when you guys ask us something, it may take us a little while to see it and actually respond to it. Do you know what that one is?
No, I haven't looked yet.
Okay. It's got really heavy north and south ice scratches running through the obverse.
It's strong, but man, I hate these 49Ss.
Yeah, and well, me too, because well, the 97 Kaneka RPM book had 2 of them that had the same photo.
It'd be pretty easy to true the photo.
Yeah, we'll see the die scratches?
Die scratch.
We're chit-chatting. So, there's that. And now, well, let me show you another one. All right, you ready? Ready for this?
Oh, that's out
It's
of focus.
it's a little bit out of focus. So we got another picture of the same thing.
Notice the clogged or the chipped out S. That'll help out.
Yeah, you have a chip up in the top of the S. We don't have any arrows to point to it or anything right now. This is just kind of impromptu. But this, if you look down below the S, you'll see a curve to another S. That makes this RPM number 1, 1924 S RPM number 1.
And then the next one should be the same thing. They're in chronological order.
And then check this out. Another one, same die. 1924 S RPM number 1. He found 2 of them.
In the same dealer's box.
In the same dealer's box on the same day.
In 20 years, I've never found one at a show, and I found 2 in one box. Unbelievable.
That's like really, really, really cool. You just don't, I mean, I don't know how it is that the grace and luck of cherry picking follows some people a lot more closely than they follow me. But it seems like Brian just found like 6 months worth of coins in one day. It was like really cool.
I did have a good day. Thank you.
I'm seeing a bunch of people in here. Wow, that's cool. Coin Variety Group, Tim Krell, Tom Deck, RPM Group, Art Ring is here. Jessica, Tug Carmen.
What do you think of that? Yeah.
A little bit hard to see.
It is, yeah. But
that's the number
that's
4.
The 44 D4, yeah.
Yeah.
We found 3 of those.
Yeah, found 3 of them between us. All in BU. Okay, so here's that one. You can see the S curve underneath really well on that. And sorry that we've got, the little screen thingy over here, but it's just because the pictures aren't all the same size and they're not all showing up the same way. But I know you guys don't really care because this is coin porn. Coin porn doesn't have to be perfect. So it is what it is.
I snapped, 20 some odd photos in a matter of 7 minutes or something.
Right, yeah, exactly.
Sorry, folks.
And if I sound funny, it's because I'm trying to catch a cold. I'm attempting not to, but I think I'm sort of kind of catching a cold. And that, after what I've been through earlier in the week, is just kind of really dragging me down, but it's all good. All in the name of finding coins. Hey, Brady. Okay, so this right here, talk about this.
That's the reverse die marker. If you notice that first, if you can flip back to I don't know if you can go backward, go one more. See how weak that is? That the underlined S. Look for the chip that's in the top of that S, and then also that. And there's another die marker in there, but that one right there, you won't miss it. And I didn't get it. I didn't shoot the photo of the other one.
Didn't shoot the other one? Okay.
But that's very evident, and then also that chipped S.
Right, and then the chipped S. You see the die chip inside the top of the S.
In both of them. Yep.
And you see it in that one too. These are 2 different coins right here.
It's easier to find the chip than it is the RPM, I think.
Dealers rarely know what they have. That's true. Okay, now here's the next. This is 1937 D, what is it, WRPM 12?
Yep.
It's 1937 WRPM number 12. But we are going to work on getting this listed on Coppercoins because it's a nice coin. Brian found this one today. But just give us for example, how much you pay for this one?
I want to say that one was $1.50. It was like $3 and then half price.
Yeah, it was in a junk bin for half off of $3.50. So, hey, Gary Wagner's here.
Hey, Gary.
What's up, Gary?
Seen a lot of your old friends today.
Yeah. Even got a chance to stop by and visit with Kyle Vick. I was kind of hoping you'd be there because, well, we weren't very far away from your stomping ground, your current stomping ground. But let's see, what do we got next? Okay, there's that. Can anybody identify that by what they see? I'll give you a few minutes.
That's it. Give me.
We'll just chit chat, but I've got a pretty good idea which one it is. I don't know for sure because I never asked and he never told me, but I believe it has to do with the. Yep, that's exactly what I thought it was. So I already knew it kind of in my head. Hey, there's coin variety group saying RPM 5. What do you know?
Nailed it.
Nailed it. That's it. 1938 D RPM 5. RPM 5 also comes with a double die reverse sometimes, doesn't it?
Does it?
One of them does. 2 or 5 or.
Well, you're just
I think it was
straight up,
2.
You're just straight up getting dirty now.
It comes with a DDR. It comes with Class 6 DDR.
We haven't even gotten to the real good one
yet. Yeah, that is true. Most dealers don't really have time to go cherry picking through their own coins, but I kind of disagree with that idea only in the sense of at least cherry picker varieties they should be looking for, because they're leaving money on the table, leaving cherry picker guides or cherry picker varieties in their dealer boxes as normal coins.
Yeah, but here's the story. This one gentleman that I picked, 11D, 224Ss. There was several $100s worth of coins. He pulled the 1946D that had a minor RPM on it, and he said, "Yeah, I need to research that one more." He pulled that one, kept it, didn't even sell it to me. But yet, what he didn't realize is that I had an 11D number 4 and 24Ss. So you're right; they have no idea what's.
That's the RPM 2 that has the DDR. That's correct. Okay. Man, I like you guys keeping me straight.
Oh, that's right. It does. It's the.
At least I know what's up because, well, you guys all learned well from some source somewhere. Somebody taught you well.
What do you mean?
Let's see. I don't know. Between you and me, we've probably got a few hundred people who learned something from us.
Yeah, like where somebody would told us how to operate that Mac.
Somebody totally had to tell me how to operate this Mac because I had no clue. Let's see. Okay, that's another picture of the same die. Is it a different coin or the same? That's the same coin.
Same coin.
All right, here's another one for you guys. Anybody who knows RPM should know this one.
Time's up.
Yeah, time's up. You guys should have this one already.
Who got it?
Nobody's said it yet, but we're on kind of a delay, so I'm just kind of waiting a little while for them. I'm gonna grab my tea and have a sip while I'm waiting on this. Yes, folks, this is non-alcoholic tea, but they say that when you're at work, you're not supposed to drink alcohol, but well,
who are they?
This is my job, this is my business, and I allow it. So,
who are they?
38-2. There you go. Stephen Elliott comes in.
Yep. Now hit the next one and look. The beauty of that is that there are two different die states.
Are they?
Yeah. Well, the next coin.
Yeah, you're right. There you go. 2 different die states of the same die. Right there. I'll swap back and forth between so you can see these. So Brian found both of these today, and they're both uncirculated.
Same folder.
That's right, 1938 SRPM number 2.
Nice cherry pickers. So what's the next one?
Let's see. I may have not copied anymore. No, I didn't. I'm back to the 11.
So let me upload the others in there. Give me 1 minute, and you'll have better product.
Folks, we got some really, really badass killer coins to show you guys. Seriously, it's stuff that even surprised us. We were talking about it on the way home. It's like we had a 2.5-hour drive back to South Carolina. And
if I close that, if
you open something else, I'll just layer over the top of it. So just open a new tab and here you go, cherry picking Dropbox. There.
All right, so just monitor that for a second, and we stopped at the 38.
Yeah, it stopped at 38S.
Some of them might be duplicates, but we don't care.
Well, I can see if they're DSC, you haven't edited them, but you've called all of these die numbers.
Pretty much.
So I'd be able to figure that one out. You can just don't do the RPM 2s and just, yeah, there you go. Precisely. The hell am I telling you? You know everything.
Oh, I do not.
Compared to me, you do. Oh, they're going in chronological order, so you're showing older coins that haven't been showed.
Right.
I get it. So I have to find them too. Yep, because they're coming in. So talk amongst yourselves for a moment. Hey, look at this. I get to cheat because I don't have check marks next to ones that haven't been seen.
Oh, there you go.
So I get to cheat.
Oh, there's that beautiful 31. All right, folks, we're about ready to give you some more really cool cherry picks.
Oh, you know what? I'm not going to get to cheat. Maybe I will. I don't know. Let's see. So for this, I could just go and download. No, it didn't work. Darn it. Is it going to copy these over the others, or will it just not do it because they're already there?
They're already there, so
just hit download.
Mm-hmm.
We got some more people. Hang on. Give us a minute. We're going to play. Let's see. Do another slideshow. Do another image slideshow. Going to call it slideshow 2. That's fine. And we're going to have this be a manual slideshow. And we're going to fade in, fade out at a 4,000 milliseconds with a transition speed of 100 milliseconds.
Yeah, I don't know any of that.
And we are going to bring in files. This is where I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do much. Yeah, see, they're not refreshed on here. Are they?
They're all in there now.
No, I don't have the 10s RPMs in here.
The 10S is number 1.
No,
It was. I just saw it.
Well, it was over there, but when I come in here, it's not there. Do I have to? Maybe I have to back off of this by going somewhere else and then go back in there.
Go up to go to downloads.
Right. Oh, you put them in a separate folder. That's why. Let's see.
Just open it, both of them, and if we have to scroll through them, that's fine. There you go.
Well, I didn't really want to do it that way. I wanted to be able to add all the files. Is there a way to, like, command, click, and then, what's another one? 24, 3070, 38D, 38S. I'm not seeing anything that wasn't already in here. I'm in the wrong folder or something.
Yeah, go back up there to cherry picking 2. And go to downloads. Or I guess you did cherry pick. Yeah, it's got how many?
44 items there, 58 items here.
Well, click it and see if there should be.
This is where we just were. So should I try this one?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
See, it starts at the 11th.
Look down at the bottom and see if there's anything added.
No.
That did not do. I will fix that.
Let me see if I can just go on cherry picking 2 and see if that changes things. The 10S is in there.
You can just scroll through them and click out of it.
You know what? We can just do it this way. How's that? Where are we going to start with this? Where'd you start with the 10S? You took the 10S after you took other ones, right?
Yeah.
I'm not seeing it in here yet.
What, number 1?
No. I'm looking for it. Hang on a second. Okay, it's in there. We'll get to it eventually. We'll just do it this way. Here we go. Let's do it like this.
Should we apologize at this point?
Probably, but I'm not going to worry about it because they know that we're just nutcases, so it doesn't really matter.
That's true.
Do a shift and...
We did
no, that didn't work. Darn it. How do you do a whole range? Like, I want to select this and everything underneath it. Do I just... What is it?
It's the
Command or control? Option? Command?
Yes. Should be
no.
command. It's not working?
No, because it's... What did I do? Dude, you're going to have to drive this thing because I don't know what I'm doing.
What do you want to do?
I'm just trying to get all the pictures, all of these DSC pictures that we haven't edited already, just over there so we can just show them without going through all the editing and trying to copy them and all that. They're all here. It's just a matter of getting them to where we can show them. But I can only do like 12 at a time. I can't do any more than about 12 at a time.
Which ones did we start at?
We want to start, let's see. Yeah, there.
See, I'm hitting shift, that's all.
I'm not. Well, the first thing is I'm not good at driving touchpads, and second, I don't know. That's all. That's all we can do. There we go.
Touching it.
Okay, we're gonna hit OK here. No, I'm gonna take this one out. Hit OK. Okay, this is that 37 again. So you guys should all be looking at what I'm looking at, which I'm hoping is true, because I don't know what I'm doing here. So, what did Gary say? Oh, stand by, friends. This is normal.
It's true.
Thanks, Gary.
It's actually true. We got a computer programmer.
We are the guys that do. We like to write books. We write books about coins.
Just wonder why.
All right, let's see. What do we got next here? Okay, so that's that 37D that we've already talked about. Oops, I haven't set this yet, so I need to set this. Hang on a second. Set my hotkeys on this.
Hotkeys.
Hotkeys. Hotkeys. Will it make me wet? Yeah. Ooh, will it make me sweat? Yeah.
Oh, no.
We've been talking about Saturday Night Live, so everything Saturday Night Live is going through our heads. Okay, so here we go. Let me see if I can do this now. There we go. What do you guys think that one is? Yeah, it's a little on the damaged side because there's like an incrustation of color on it that doesn't really belong there. But
I don't know if that's corrosion or what.
I'm not exactly sure what it is, but the only thing we can really tell for sure is that it doesn't belong in the coin.
And that underneath of it is.
But yeah, underneath it is a cute one.
Anybody get it yet?
No. There it is, coin variety group, 3090 RPM number 1. That's correct. That's what that one is. And this one, if you look at it like a whole coin pick, it has some really weird brown toning that it's encrusted toning that's all over the central area of the coin. The outside edges are all nice, bright and red. So it's kind of a strange looking coin. So what do you guys think this one is? First of all, it's Gem BU. Notice that. There's not a scratch on this coin. It's beautiful.
Oh, that's the 39.
Mm-hmm. Thanks, Brian.
I thought I mumbled it.
You mumbled it loud enough for everybody to hear it, but yeah, whatever. So, yes, it's a 39. So it's 1939S. This is number 2. This is 39S RPM number 2.
You see that glow. That's just nice.
This coin is stupid sweet. Here you go. Let's do this. Hand me the coin. Let's see if we can actually show this.
Ah!
Yeah, here we are. Look at that. Yeah, there you go. Here it is. That thing's super sweet. Put a luster on that baby.
For $3 or whatever it was, that's a deal.
No, not a Woody. Sorry, folks. Not a Woody.
No.
But look at this. You don't find RPMs this old in this kind of condition very often. This thing's stupid red. Beautiful. All right, so back to the slideshow. I don't want to break the camera. So There we go. Back to the slideshow. Take a look at this one. That one, that's one right there. I'm helly jelly about that one.
But the next one is even better.
Well, what, the next one?
Yeah. No, it's in there.
Yeah, it's in here. We'll just go through them as we go through them. We'll talk about them as we hit them.
But now I've got them all cropped up, and that looks bad.
It don't matter. I think they really, really, really care that there's black spots around the edges. They would if it was a book, but we're doing a slideshow and an impromptu get-together hangout here.
And we're essentially bragging on what we did today.
Exactly. Yeah. We're just, well, we can be bragging if we want to brag. That's because if you guys wanted to cherry pick with us, we would be glad to let you cherry pick us. Jeff Stanley was there today, and he cherry picked with us. And who else did we see today?
Jody?
Yeah, Jody Gomez, and let's see, Jody was there. And that was about it. I don't know how to say your name, Dave. I'll just call you Dave. Asks if the coins we got were they listed as RPMs or did the dealers not know? In some cases, they were listed as RPMs. In other cases, they were not. That is correct, Gary. That's number 4. 942S number 4.
It's a pretty one.
It's a rare one too. It's really nice. It's rare. It's pretty. And this one's early die state, and it's a really beautiful coin. And I'm just helly jelly.
But it's not the best one. Where the other one's in there. I know it is.
Coin pornophiles cannot be picky.
Okay.
Yep. Not picky about how the pictures look. That's for sure. This is is this a 56? That's a 1956 buy that I found. It was just kind of interesting. So I think I don't know. We pulled it out and got a decent picture of it. And it's kind of cool. I am feeling better, Midnight Silver Run. Thank you. I do have a cold, but I'm okay. Is this a different coin?
Yes.
You found 2 of those?
Yeah. I told you that.
Okay. Brian gets his official "You Suck" badge. Wah wah.
Well, that's not very nice.
He got 2 of these.
There.
Oh my gosh.
That's the one you're looking at there.
That one's beautiful, bright red coin. And then the other one has some toning on it. So this one had a little toning on it. And then this one's really hot red. Hot. Ooh, hot tub. Okay, so here's a 1944D. And it's not easily visible. We're going to zoom in on it here. It's not easily visible, but if you look up above the D, you'll see half of another D. It's 1944 D RPM number 7.
Yeah, unfortunately, that debris on there.
It doesn't, the shadowing, it doesn't show up perfectly.
This one he did have labeled on the holder.
This one was labeled on the holder. That's correct.
Now, look at this. Now all of them are in this new folder right here.
Uh-huh.
And every one of them are cropped out.
Okay, but we can do it this way. Because it's the same damn pictures.
It's not good porn, though.
Well, it's as good porn as you need. I mean, if it's really good, do you really need professional photos, or Polaroids will work? I'm fine with Polaroids. All right, check that one out. Who knows what that is?
And the cool part about that, look, 1, 2, we found 3 of them.
Yeah.
Somebody get it?
Not yet. Yes, these are cherry picks from the show today, Robert. Robert Adams. Answer no and answer no. This is a 1944D.
Correct.
Scent Hoarder says it's a scent. He is correct. Hello, Scent Hoarder. Good evening, Mr. Hampton. CMUS Omaha, RPM number 8. No, sir, this is not RPM number 8. This is 1944D, RPM number. Which one? 1944D, RPM number 12. Number 12. But what's more, there's that one, and that's not one
And
of
we
them.
don't have yours down here.
Oh, we found 3 of them.
You found, yeah, the one you have, I don't know if you got.
So there's 2 of them right there. And then we've got another one that we found.
That had to come out of a roll.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure. Because these all came from the same dealer's table. So they probably came out of an original roll they busted open. Okay. So this is what's next out of that. Which one is this? Is this yours?
Yeah.
So 50, what is this?
50D.
A 50D, what is this, number 4?
I think you're on it. Anybody else gonna guess?
Do I get a second guess?
You ready?
Uh-huh.
Can you name the stage?
I would say E, D.
You're way off.
I am. I'm just so far off. This is not an RPM 4 stage E. It's an RPM 4 stage D. But this is 1950D RPM number 4.
I only know that because I looked.
Yeah, because he looked it up. He looked it up, and I just gave a scientific wild-ass guess.
Based on abrasion on the breast line.
That's right. CMUS says he's only here for the giveaway.
Maybe we should have some giveaways. Some special.
The giveaway will be 10 minutes after the end of the show. Stick around.
Yeah, it'll be 2 a.m. See if it comes up.
That's right. All right. What's that one? $54D with 3 unlisted RPMs. Awesome. Get me good pictures of them. Let me see what I can do about it. Oh, you don't have to show me that one. That's number 2, isn't it?
Oh yeah, for sure.
I know my RPMs.
I was just showing you the bright red.
I know my RPMs.
Bright red.
Oh, okay. Well, let's show them the RPM. Let's show them. It is 53D RPM number 2.
Yeah,
that's correct. Here, check this out.
Some of these folks are quick now.
Yeah, they are. Here, oh, wait. Here we go.
Oh,
check this out. This is
terrible.
That coin.
Nice folder.
Look how bright that is. That's a beautiful red coin right there. It is. This is a really, really sweet RPM. Okay, so I'm going to go back to the slideshow.
Yeah, please do. Jeez.
Okay.
Rough. Oh, that was one that took us a while to figure out.
That one did take us a while to figure out. This one you're probably not going to find in any current listing books. But this is, we were able to cross-attribute this one to a 1958D WRPM 039.
Yep. We got to be getting to the meat and potatoes, the big one.
The meat and taters?
The big one.
Well, we already passed the big ones, the 24S's. Check this one out. That's pretty cool, huh? It's a relatively minor 1970 plain double diobverse.
Can everybody see what's on there?
Hey, Gary, if you want to later on, you can come back to the channel. This will be recording to the channel so you can watch through the whole thing when you get time. I appreciate it, buddy, and I'll see you later.
Yeah, no kidding, Gary. Always love having you in here.
All right, so this 1970 is actually 1DO009. It's listed on Coppercoins as double diobverse number 9. Kaneko listed as die number 13.
The one or another one's very, very similar. Very.
Yeah, there was.
But
you're right, there was.
We're able to pull it apart.
Okay, here's another. Nope, that's the same.
That's 37.
That's the same first one again. So let's do.
If you close it out and now you go to that new one, you get them all new.
Okay, well, we can build it from this.
Take a 1 minute break.
All right, yeah. Let's take a 1 minute potty break, and or a smoke break for those of you who smoke, or
whatever you do.
Yeah, I can't do commercials because I don't have them on this computer. So what we will do is we'll break away for just a minute to build a new slideshow for you because we have more. There is more. But wait, there's more. Let's see here. Let me get this and just do it this way.
You're getting better with that.
Figuring it out. Slideshow. I'm going to do a slideshow 3. Okay. This needs to be manual. Yeah, but see, now you've got everything done like that.
Now
So
go to downloads though.
downloads. New.
Nope, give me 1 minute. It's not,
Didn't sync.
gotta go to,
There it is.
now it's under download. Done. Okay, now go to your downloads and it should be. Yep, and those should, that's all of them, and they're all cropped. I left you unsupervised with the Macintosh. You do okay?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, there for a minute I was. Then I messed up.
What'd you do?
Well, I changed folders without going ahead and adding them to the slideshow, so it messed me up. So I have to go back and select them. It deselected everything.
I got you. You're doing well, though. You're good. Need more tea?
Please. 2S44D.
Are you timed out right now?
Huh?
Are you on timeout right now?
No, I'm still broadcasting live.
Okay.
Just trying to get all these together for everybody so they can see the rest of them.
I think the best one's yet to come. The 42.
Yeah, but I have to, let's see, get this. No. Cancel. Manual. Okay, there's that. But now I need to add, the 10S's didn't make it in here. So, they didn't make it in this folder.
Oh, hell.
I don't know, but we've got it right here, right there. Don't ask me, I just figured it out, that's all. Don't know how it got there, I just figured it out. Okay, so now let me figure out how to do this. And there we go. Okay, so now we've got another one showing here on the screen. And let's see. You guys got just a little bit more than a 1 minute break, but we're good with a little bit more than a minute because, well, we're not tyrants or anything. If you want to be able to hotkey through slides, you have to actually set that up when you set the slideshow. So let me find our broadcast again so we can see what we're doing. There we go. And I don't want to see that anymore. And I do want to see this. So here we go. All right, let's see where we are. Few endless RPMs, but too cheap to send them in for a listing. I'm so jealous of the scope. This is a nice scope. It is a good scope. Tim, you have a great night. Let's see. You're right. That is quaint. 31 DRPM number 1.
Yeah, you got it. That's quick. They must be
There's
sitting
another
there.
picture of it. Okay, and then now I have to move this up a little bit. We've already seen that one, right? Yeah, we've already been through
You can
this one.
just tell them that these are going to be some of the same photos that are just cleaned
Yeah,
up.
some of these are the same photos because we had to do this in a real quick hurry. Now, take a look at this, boys and girls. That's the first one of these I have ever seen like this.
Mine too.
Check this out. First one of these I've ever seen like this. You see, look at the top, like the top left corner of this. Right there.
You can even see it on the upper right of the end. It's not in
Yeah,
the photo.
you see it
much.
right in the center of the screen at the very top, and then on the left side of the end. And this is what happens when you do images that are different sizes. They don't come into. If you do them all identical in size, then they all come in right. You're not used to having to do that because of books. Okay, so this right here is. Did we figure out what die this is? Okay, it's DDR number 5. It's WDDR number 17, and Coppercoins is 1DR001. And this is the first ever example of this I've ever seen. These are 1942. It's 1942. It's WDDR 17. It's DDR, Kaneka DDR number 5, and it is Coppercoins 1DR001.
Isn't that that's a class 6, isn't it?
No, class 4.
4. Yes, it is.
Offset hub.
It is a 4.
So this is one of those ones that's like stupid rare in really nice condition. This is probably the cherry pick of the show. Even though we did get some other really good stuff, I think this one is the cherry pick of the show.
I feel so. And no, it won't be for sale,
No, it's not for sale.
but we will be updating Coppercoin die markers.
We will be. This will be used for photos for Coppercoins. All right. So that's that one. Here's another one.
Now, what did we find on that one?
This is 54S number 2.
2.
54S number 2H. This is a late die state, very late die state actually, 1954S RPM number 2.
That's right, but boy, it's a beauty.
It is. It's a beautiful coin. Just because it's very late die state doesn't mean it can't grade high. It can grade high if it doesn't have marks all over it, and this does not. This is a very nice coin. There's another image of it.
Try to get a little bit of that hump on the.
You see it's a nice little S over S West. Okay. So here's another cherry pick made. Which one is it? Is that the 57?
Yes.
57 plain?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, pretty sure.
Or is this the 30?
No, this is your 57, I'm sure.
Because I thought the 57 was all red. Is it the 57? No, this is the 30. That's the 57. You got it mixed up. This is the 57.
Yeah, that's for sure the 57.
This is the 1930. So this is a 1930D double die reverse with strong class 6 double die reverse. Hey Shannon. So we don't have pictures all the way around of this one, but it's really cool. It's a nice double die.
And we determined we don't have any 30D.
Yeah, no 30Ds listed, so this one's going to be a new one. And then this is a 1957. You only got that one picture on there.
Yeah.
This is a 1957 plain double die reverse. A really nice double die reverse. It actually shows a lot better in unum than it does on the e pluribus part.
It does.
So this is a really cool double die reverse here. So this is 1957 plain. This is 1930D.
Found in a junk box.
Most of these were found in junk boxes. Who knows that one? Anybody bite? Nice RPM.
I'll give you a clue. It's found in mint sets.
Yeah, usually only found in mint sets. That's right. Stephen Elliott gets it. 1970 S RPM number 1. Really, really nice S over S North. Okay. Oh, we're not done. Oh, but there's more. Check that out.
That is a beaut.
Yeah.
Really, really nice thing.
This thing is the first ever I have seen example of an early dice date 1910 S RPM number 2. First one I've ever seen. That's early dice date. I found this in one of my wholesalers' boxes.
What else did you get from that table? Anything there?
Mostly just I got some other nice coins that were like early. They were early date stuff. Got a really nice 1919 Woody. I got a nice 1914. A really nice 1941 Woody. I got a 1918 in full red. Really nice coin. Stephen Elliott bids $100. Is that what you're saying?
I got 110.
Yeah. Brian had topped that 110 right away.
No kidding.
This is a relatively decent XF to AU coin. Brian says it's a full AU. I think it's more like a 45. It's got a little bit of a flat spot on the cheek, but all of that aside, this coin is very highly nice because it is an early dice date. It's a very crisp, nice, sharp RPM.
No, wait. If you're selling it, it's an XF. If I own it, it's an AU.
That's right.
Didn't want to confuse anything.
It's an XF 49. Cent Hoarder says $115. We're going to end up selling this thing before the night's over. I don't want to do
that. I need to get my hands on that coin is what I need to get.
I need to get photos of it first because it is going to be a Coppercoins plate coin.
So what else?
And this even has Woody. You can see it has wood grain too. Yep. So that just adds to it, right?
Hey, Patrick.
Am I? Oh, hey, Patrick. Yeah, I'm kind of falling behind a little bit. Okay. But is that all we got photos of? That is all we got photos of.
What else? Is there anything else in here?
I don't think there's anything else in here.
Is that the last one?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. But we've got we've got a couple of little piles of sweet stuff. We headed down to the show at dark 30 this morning. We got up kind of early. We got dressed, got ready, had some coffee here at the house. Then we hit the road and got down pretty close to the Georgia border before we stopped and got a breakfast sandwich on the way down.
QT, baby.
And the QT store. Then we went to, which for those of you who aren't from this part of the country, it's Quick Trip. That's QT. And we went down to what was it called? The convention, something, the Galleria, Marietta Galleria or something like that. Pretty big convention center.
I think that's right.
And we had a really good time at the show. and met up with Jody.
A lot of dealers were closing down, though.
Met up with Jeff Stanley, huh?
A lot of dealers were already closed out.
Well, yeah, there were. I mean, being the last day of the show, a lot of the ones that just go there to do dealer-to-dealer transactions and don't really care about retail customers, they go, they buy their table, they set up, they do their wholesale transactions with each other, and then they leave. That's right. Jessica left early this morning, too. Jessica went over to Chicago to pick up a large group of rolls that I purchased from a gentleman earlier in the week. And now Jessica is the proud new mommy to over 700 rolls of coins. That I almost feel sorry for her that they had to pick that up. She was all excited about it, and then when she got them, she called me like, "This is a lot." Yeah, it's a lot, but it's a fun lot.
What other? We don't have any coins out, but what other images would they want to see? Anything that
Do we have other images that we could put up there?
Yeah,
It's like,
we could find some.
oh, that one's kind of cool.
Yeah, I looked everywhere for those today. No luck.
Yeah, so did I. No luck.
We were picking behind each other too, though. I don't think there's much of a chance of us finding something.
Yeah, no, not really. I wore my Coppercoin shirt today. I gave out some Coppercoins lanyards today. I had one. Actually, I had a couple of different people. I mean, it's almost embarrassing for me anyway, and I don't know why I should expect it, but it's almost embarrassing for me when I'm sitting there cherry picking a box or going through something. Somebody walks up and says, "Hey, Chuck." I'm like, yeah. I don't know who you are. And they said, "Oh, well, I'm so and so and so and so," and I'm like, okay.
Oh, the one over at Larry's table?
I enjoy visiting with people. I really do. And I enjoy it when you guys come up and say hi to me. But I am not good enough to know everyone when they just walk up and I don't see their name. And it's not like I don't see your avatar or your name. Like I see Scent Hoarder. I know who Scent Hoarder is. But if he walked up behind me at a show, I may or may not know him by face, as well as I definitely know him online. I'm tightening my loop. So,
I'm trying to
forgive while I'm fidgeting.
Ask anybody if any photos they want to see left over or anything that we may have on here. Any particular?
I don't know. Just pick something pretty. That's what they want to see.
We want someone to find.
They want to see sexy coins. They don't really care which ones they are. I looked around today for like good rolls to go through. Didn't find much anything. Hey, Hoop. I looked around today for, like anything just pretty, sexy looking stuff.
Like me.
Well, you do have a nice personality.
Totally interrupted.
Yeah, you do have a good personality.
Pretty. That's the whole thing.
Yeah, that's right. You may not know much, but you sure are pretty. We just did that on national TV.
I can't do it around her, so. All right, let's see if those two are. We need to put out a bounty.
A bounty?
A bounty for those two. I just sent them over to that.
We did?
Yeah.
Here, let me see if I can find here.
Them.
Yeah. I have to download them?
For people that don't know, those are out there.
Do I have to go to, what do I have to go to?
Just go to
the Dropbox?
Yeah. Yep. And then upload.
Go back to files?
Yeah, you can do that, but then go over there to that side, right there.
Yeah.
And hit. You did. Hit download. Hit download. Just go back up and hit download.
It downloaded everything again. It's all of the stuff that we already had selected.
We'll delete it. So go back up to files. I think I didn't include it in any of
You didn't put it in there?
Okay. Take it in.
So this is where I needed to be.
Yeah.
And you just
Right
stuck them in here.
Yeah. Those two. Wait, there more? Okay.
4 photos because did you do a 41?
Yeah, I might have.
Well, I'm asking.
No, I didn't put it in there. Yeah.
You didn't put it in there?
No. Yeah, so
what is the 41? Is it a number 1?
No, I think it's a damage that was originally listed. If I'm not mistaken.
Okay. Then I'll get this downloaded here real quick. and then I'll go back over to OBS.
Tell everybody we want a bounty on that coin, that variety.
What kind of bounty are you going to put on it?
I don't know. What do you think? $6.
$6?
You asked.
For someone to sell us one? $6?
You got to save where you can around here.
I'd pay $6 just to look at one. I'd pay another $6 to photograph it.
Well, you got to tell people to find that thing.
Well, I got to get it added in here first. That's the first thing that we have to do. Let's see, image slideshow. And I'm going to hit OK here. And it's not going to be an automatic. It's going to be a manual. It's going to be... I wish they'd let me set this and forget it. And not have to reset this every time we do this.
How long did it take you to learn how to do all that?
Oh, ancient Chinese secret, buddy. Many years. I've actually known about this for about 6 months now. Shea Hoffmaster taught me a lot of it. So, Shea should be around. He'll be able to tell you. I learned a lot from him. Let's see. Images. No. Where would I find that now?
Download. Click the up there, show all. Over. Down.
That?
Yeah, click that and see.
Where now?
Dropbox 1 or 2.
There they are.
You get this down.
Working on it.
With only minimal cursing too. It's impressive.
There we go. That's what we want to see. We want to see one of those right there.
Has everybody else seen that before? Anybody?
This is discovered by a gentleman who goes by the name of Robert Lawson, and it's a really nice double die. I would call it a triple die because of what's inside the 9. That looks like doubling inside the 9.
It does.
Then there's another 9 way off.
Go to the other frame and you can see more.
Oh, I can't do that until I set this. I set my hotkey for this. So this is the next image slideshow. It's the next image. So we have P. Previous would be an O. And hit exit. And then now I can hit OK. Now, there we go. Now I can do. See, that isn't. It's a triple die actually. It's a double die with another errant 9.
So yeah, that's a 9 there. That's a 9 there. What kind of hubbing process was that? And there's a master die number 4.
Well, the master die doubling is that's just known. That's just common. But I would have to go calling this a triple die. I'd also want to take the overlay of the 9 and extend it west to see if we can see any remnant of a 1 over here.
But you see that right there though.
Yeah, that's the top of the 9.
Correct. So
and see that hump down below the 9. Go back to this picture right here. See where just below the inside curl of the 9 there's a hump?
Yeah.
I bet that matches the 1.
And look at that. That one there. So we know for sure that I don't think that's machine doubling.
No, it's not machine doubling. That's hub doubling for sure.
Yeah.
So we're talking about how you can see an extra 9 there going inside the 4 of the date, but you can also see how the 1 and 9 are also very closely doubled. So when you have 2 extra sets of devices on a coin, you have a triple die. Not a double die, it's a triple die. So this would be a triple die obverse.
But 2 different classes of triple. It's just amazing.
Yeah, because you got to. What do you even call the other? It's a mistaken, accidental off hub. That'd be a class 4, wouldn't it?
Well, that's what they call that 34. That has very awesome.
Class 4. That's what this would be, class 4. Because you take it like the 1941 that's got the doubling in the 1-9 and the TY and the doubled ear and doubled eyelid. That's class 4.
That's a rare. That's a die 5. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, die 5. Kaneka die 5.
But this, I think, who said that in there? Steven. Yeah, I think Robert Lawson found 2 of those, and he sold one on I think he sold his lower grade on eBay, several $100s, if I'm not mistaken, or he didn't sell it. I'm not sure, but I have one in a low grade example. I think it's VF. I'd be lucky if it's VF, but I'd take it in G4 right now.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's one of them that I continually look at because you find plenty of 44s in BU at these shows, but just can't nail one.
Hey, Hector and Michael Kittle. How you guys doing? J-Dub? What a bunch of people showing up in here.
No, they didn't have repunch dates.
No, there is no RPD for Lincoln Cents. RPDs are... The thing about repunch dates is you say it's a repunch date. That means it would have to be punched in the first place. And the 19th century stuff, they are punched. So you have a punch date, then you could repunch a date. But with the 20th century coins, all of the dates are hubbed in as part of the design of the die. They're not punched in like mint marks are. So you can't have a repunch date if the date wasn't punched to begin with.
Well, I don't know if there's anything
Move
else.
this over a little bit here. Okay, I did it again. I can't get this little guy to move. I want to move out of the way so I can see my questions on YouTube. That's not what I want to see at all.
Oh, you just want to delete or
I just want
shrink
close.
that, right? The middle one, right there,
Okay. Where do I go to see?
to expand.
No, okay, this is what I want right here.
There you go.
That's so I can read what's going on. But mine's not current. I don't know what's up here. My live stream isn't current.
You hit refresh up there in the top. See the little the search bar. Up, go up, go up. Right.
Where? Oh, that?
Hope you didn't lose your internet.
Shouldn't have. No. Okay. So let me take this down again and we will have a little bit more time to just sit and chit chat. There we go. Put him in frame. There you go. So if anybody wants to ask Mr. Halo here a couple of questions.
Mister.
Yeah. Because he had that thing up over his head. It looked like a halo.
Ain't nobody wanted to ask me a question.
That's right. I guarantee he doesn't have a halo. Here, let me get this moved around so that we can see the different things at once that we want to see.
Has anybody else seen that 44 in person? We know of 3 copies of it. Has anybody else seen it? Any input? Those 2 from Lawson and then that low grade that I have. I don't see anything coming back yet.
No. Kind of
big delay.
hearing crickets on that. We do have a little bit of a delay, but it's only a few seconds. This one is not delayed to what they're saying. This will be delayed because we're seeing this a lot earlier.
Yeah.
Did we buy a lot? Came in late and didn't see much. What was the best pick of the day? Best pick of the day, gonna be at 42, right?
I'd say the BU42. Yeah.
Yeah. Really nice 1942 double die reverse in uncirculated condition, red. Neither one of us have ever seen it.
Yeah.
Not
What
in
did we say
that
it was
condition.
9?
Huh?
What did we say it was? Connect the 9, works with 13, and you're number 1.
One. Yeah. No, Connect 5, I think. I think it's Connect 5.
Yes.
Yeah.
17,
What?
5, and 1.
Yeah.
Would you want it with that spot on it?
Huh?
Would you want it with that spot on it? Why are you laughing? I'm just asking a question.
Yeah, I would. Gee, thanks, Brian. You're so nice.
That's the kind of guy I am. Actually, this one here, we picked it up. Nothing on it, that 46.
I'm sorry, did he ask a question? What? I'm sorry. What was the question, Dave? Because we've been swapping screens around and stuff, and we're not able to follow the chat 100%.
And we're
So if you ask me the question again, what's the easiest way to inventory 200 something pounds of coins? One roll at a time, Jessica. One roll at a time.
Is that what Jessica?
Yeah. That's the way I do it. One roll at a time.
She's gonna be burning the midnight.
RPM group, we'd be happy to pass some images to you. That'd be fine.
What images?
I don't know. Just ask me for a die, and we'll send it. If you go back through the video and you watch through the video, and you want to see some more of these better up close, we'll send you the original images. You can post them in the group. The 41 Woody. Okay. You want to see the 41 Woody? Is that what the deal is?
It was the 10S. Do you have another? 41?
No, there's a 1941 Woody over there.
Those are, or is it in the bag?
No, it should be here.
There's your 10X. Don't lose that.
Here.
That low grade.
This is the 41 Woody. I don't know how well it's going to show up here, though.
Oh, that's a nice bead. Okay.
I don't know if this is even going to show up. It's 1941 Woody. See if I can get this to show up a little bit better. Yeah.
What you looking for?
Lamp that I can put here shining toward us. Your
The hot lamp?
Yeah, your little hot lamp might help. Can we set it up over here?
Just
Okay.
gotta plug it in.
Okay. We're gonna try to get this where we can do this.
Just don't burn
Would I slab a nice one or not? Probably no. It depends on the grade of the coin. One like this, probably not, because this one's like a MS63 red brown, and an MS63 red brown or 64 red brown coin, 1941 is just not worth trying to slab. Just not enough value involved. Woody scents are very cool. I love woody scents. I'll kill myself. Okay, here we go. Now you guys should be able to see this coin. Okay, there's the obverse. Let me do this. I ran further around like this.
Don't burn yourself for God's sake.
Yeah, this light's like 20,000 degrees, so I want to make sure it's hotter than the surface of the sun. Here we go. It's just way too bright, though. That's part of the problem here. So, let's see.
That's all I got for right now.
It's all right. It's okay. This is what Brian uses to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night so he can see where he's going.
Oh, no.
So, we have to give him a little bit of levity here. Wow, man, you can see every detail. Look at that. I'm ugly.
Mm-hmm.
Bonafide.
I thought you were pretty.
He's a suitor. All right. That's the 41 Woody. Thank you, sir. Used to have cards with varieties on them. Any chance that I'll be starting those back up? There is a chance of it. But I've got a lot of busy work to get through before I can get back onto doing the second series of coin cards. I need to get you some of those. You've probably never seen them. They're business cards that I made that are like, they're kind of like JT's old set of cards that had his business information on them. They were like baseball cards, only they had coins. Only this is like business cards that have coins. There's 60 different ones you can collect.
Oh.
And so like every time people would meet me at a show, I'd give them another card, right? And then they could eventually collect all of them. Or if they made an order from me, I would send them a few cards.
Yeah, I've never seen those. What else we got?
I don't know. There's not really much that we found or anything that is another like show me.
Jessica sorted them all by date and that mark.
That's exactly the right thing to do. That's the first.
Already?
Yeah, you've already done that. 700 rolls? Seriously?
I think we just need to move her down here.
Yeah, for sure. Put you in a place down here where you can actually. There. I'm tired of being blinded by the light. So.
Takes good photos.
It does. It does allow for good photos. But it also burns your retinas.
Now, if it's a brown, it doesn't burn it out. But the red coins, you really got to get it to the right place.
Well, Woodies are especially tough. But here's that 1910S RPM. This is totally sweet. It's got some luster. 1910S RPM number 2. That's the one that I showed earlier. It's got a little bit of luster on it. Nice coin. Really nice coin.
So, Senator, what you're asking, I've never cherry picked the matte proof. Have you?
Cherry picked a matte proof? No.
Or anyone heard of it?
I've never cherry picked a matte proof, but I did have a guy bring me a matte proof one time. It was a 1912, and it was in an MS holder. And he asked me, "Was this a matte proof?" And I said, "Yes, it is." And he said, "Okay, I'm going to go have it crossed." He had it crossed, and he showed me in the PCGS holder that he got it in. Definitely a matte proof. Very nice pick. The 1912 Lincoln cent that he bought, I don't know, probably for $20 as a mint state coin, and he crossed it over to a matte proof. And I have never done that, but I know other people who have.
Yeah. So Jennifer's been at it all day. She got all the 60s, 70s, and 80s sorted.
10 years from now, varieties, errors, or standard numismatic will be the majority. I think standard numismatics will always be the majority. Because you've got a large group of people that do what we do, except that our large group, comparatively speaking to the number of people who collect coins, is extremely small. So we've got, about maybe 1,500, 2,000 people that do varieties?
I looked, on Facebook, the error and variety web pages typically have 3 to 5 grand.
Okay. So 3 to 5,000 people who do varieties when you've got probably 2.5 million that collect coins.
20 million that's in A&A or something ridiculous.
Yeah, some huge ridiculous number. And I think that will always remain the Hello Hidden Numismatist and time travel coin exchange. Yes, I am feeling better in one way and worse in a different way. It's really strange. My blood pressure issues and all the things that were making me ill earlier in the week are pretty much down. But I had to drive away from home on a trip and catch a cold. So I'll be better. It's what I've always said. I'll either die from it or get better, one or the other. And I think I'm going to get better.
Says the form is asking for what the coin's worth is.
Is what coin's worth?
Which I guess you're talking about when you submit. You're talking about submitting coins to.
I don't know. I'm trying to read. Grading question. Okay, the form is asking what coin's worth, so I don't know what to put on the form.
Is he talking about for submitting?
Dave, is this for? Oh, okay. So they're asking basically when you're submitting coins, they're asking for the coin's value. It's for insurance purposes.
Yeah, insurance purposes.
And so you give them what you think the rough estimate of the value of the coin is. So if you assume that the coin grades a 63, put value on there for a 63. If they graded a 65, that's a completely different thing. You're not telling them what to grade the coin. You tell them what you think the value of the coin is. When it comes back to you, the value of the coin will be more readily determined by what they put on the holder. So it's basically an estimate of what you think the value of the coin is. If you way under or way overshoot it, it's not a big deal. It's all for insurance purposes.
But I highly recommend you never under.
Yeah, don't underestimate.
Everybody's sick.
Really?
Everybody's sick.
Oh, so far. Yeah, I think everybody has a cold right now. It's just that time of the year. Influenza is at its highest. Rhinovirus is at its highest. Everybody getting changing weather. We're coming out of winter and going into spring. So everybody's got their coats on one day and they're all sweating and they pull it off and get resistance issues. And yeah, it's just best thing I can tell you, wash your hands regularly. Wash your hands, wash your hands. Always a good thing. Do you have any other questions?
How many people come in today? One.
There's 32 watching right now. But let's see. This will tell me what the max stream load's been. Now we got 33 on now. We got 25 likes. And
I liked it, but you know.
You liked it?
Right.
I liked it too. You're way too far away.
This is not a mistake. It
It's
is not a mistake.
not an error on your part.
No, but I'm glad we got to come on and show some of the stuff we found because it shows the stuff is available.
Absolutely.
And the neat thing is that we were still able to cherry pick, and everybody should try it. You can cherry pick even dealers that think they know coins.
Dude, look. It was a decent sized show, right? But that doesn't matter that it was a decent size show. If you're patient and you have any idea what you're doing, you can pick up all this kind of stuff at shows. I mean, this stuff is like, I don't know. I don't even know what I spent. I probably spent under $250 altogether.
Well, I paid for gas, so.
Yeah, he paid for the gas. But I did bring him 27 rolls of wheat pennies, 28 rolls of wheat pennies.
34. But
Yeah, he bought some stuff too.
those are, can everything? Those are just varieties.
That's all just varieties that he picked up. And the one on the floor.
That's an AU coin now.
Yep, AU 65. I'll buy it for $1.
You want it back? All right, here. What else is he asking for?
Let's see.
That's a great question.
Oh, hey, Cajun Coin Hunter. What's a good question? How do you sell minor RPMs? I have many rolls of minor RPMs I do not know what to do with. Okay, in general, selling minor RPMs, if they're properly attributed, you can get a few dollars a piece out of them. But the proper attribution is one of the things that's, I would say, the most difficult part to come by. If you just have rolls of RPMs and you don't know where or how to get them attributed and don't have the funds available to spend $5 or $8, however much it is, to get them attributed per coin, I'd probably consider putting them in pocket pages, 20 pocket pages, and sell them in one of the groups or on eBay or something to that effect at $20 a sheet. And people will pay you $1 a piece for them. That shouldn't be an issue.
Yeah, many of them, if it's that hard to attribute, it's not worth much. Like I was telling Chuck, I call them bluegill. I throw them back.
Yeah, the bluegill. It's not a bass. It's a bluegill. Throw it back. Let's see.
Hey, Cajun Coin Hunter.
Cajun, we had a good time, man. You got to go back and watch the rest of this show. After we shut the broadcast down, you guys go back and watch the rest of the show because we've shown everything that we bought, and it's been a pretty good day. It was a really good day in Atlanta today.
And we come home and had a great Japanese meal.
And then we had a very great awesome Japanese meal. Here.
You're proud of that Japanese meal.
Oh, I love that Japanese meal. It was awesome. It was absolutely. His wife is half Japanese, and she cooked an absolutely splendid Japanese meal. See if I can get this picture to show up. There we go. Wow, my battery is low. Here we go. There's a picture of the table from which we ate earlier this evening. Just absolutely awesome food. We had fried mushrooms. We had some sort of fish cakes that were really good. We had
eel.
We had eel. We had squid. A number of just absolutely awesome stuff. And we couldn't even eat half of it. His wife, she cooked for 30 people. We could only eat for 12 each. So there was plenty left over.
Look at that picture. Is that the one you sent your wife?
Yes, it is. And she sent me a message back that said that they ate at a hibachi restaurant. I'm like, yeah, cool. I got a home cooked Japanese meal. So there you go.
Jessica said, "Yum,
yum." It's exactly what I told my wife.
Ask
yum.
Jessica. Jessica, do you hunt for morel mushrooms?
Yes, she does. Oh my God, she's a professional at it.
So should I show her what I get during the winter, like what we had tonight?
Yeah.
All right, hold on, I'll grab a can.
Yeah, he's gonna go get something. Show it to you. Hey, take a look at this.
All right, Jessica, have you ever seen these? That's 1 pound of freeze-dried morel mushrooms from a company called Forest Glory. You get them all year around.
You think you could use a dehydrator and do the same thing?
Yeah, I bet you could, but I'd eat them too fast. 1 pound. So over there in the cupboard, I have 8 pounds.
Well, I'm kind of thinking last season she found enough to cover the entire tailgate of a pickup truck in one day. So,
but
I'm thinking if she gets a dehydrator,
when you're in the heat of battle in February, you got to have a go-to, and those are the freeze-dried.
We had morels today. They were awesome, absolutely awesome. Look at me, I'm fat as a pig. They did it to me.
Wow.
I got here, I think I was 120 pounds soaking wet. Now I'm like 250.
You were close to 130, I would say.
Yeah, but boy, oh boy, wow.
Yeah. I remember every year to treasure hunt those damn things.
Let's see. What else was there in that?
Fried mushrooms and crappie.
Oh, crappie is good stuff.
But you gotta catch 60 of them. Who said anything else?
Hedgehogs and chanterelles. Firm Dog freezes his.
Yeah, see, that's what we had too. The blue cheese.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Jess, we treated him to some cream cheese stuffed morels that we fried and then froze them, and we reheated them tonight. Did that too.
Real good stuff.
All year round, we got more in the freezer. I agree with you. That's the way to go.
This meal for me was a religious experience. It was definitely a spiritual thing for me that I had somebody cook something so good and put it on a table in front of me. I felt like a king. It was absolutely wonderful.
That was after a day of looking through.
Hey, porn. Steve in Dallas.
West Coast in the house.
Yep, that's Dallas, Oregon. So
that's awesome.
Yep. Polk County here.
Well, we've got really nothing else to show. If anybody has any other questions, or we're going to shut her down.
Scent Hoarder's got a freezer full of perch and crappie. That's what people call bluegill. It's perch.
Perch. Good
stuff. But man, you got to catch a bunch of them to fill me up.
Yeah, you flay them out, you get
Yeah. Three quarters. 3-bite fillets.
Yeah.
Catch, fillet, and cook your dinner, and then pick your side dish in the spring. Sure. I like my mushrooms. I tell you what.
Oh, man.
We're going to be out. I'm going to come down here, and we're going to go out with a gold dredge. We're going to try doing some dredging and panning. And while that dredge is working up our concentrate, we're going to be up on the hill picking mushrooms. You don't know about that yet. That's what we're going to be
Is
doing.
that the word?
Yeah, it's just a word on a scuttlebutt going around.
All right, well, I think I'm gonna punch out if nobody else has anything to ask.
Yeah, I think we're pretty much fried here. We've been out all day. We got up early this morning, so we're going to go ahead and cut out of here. And it's 12:30 in the morning here, so we're going to cut out and get to bed. But we definitely appreciate everybody stopping by, and we will give you more updates on what's going on. Now, Jessica has she has an auction tomorrow at 3:00 p.m. Central Time. It's 3:00 p.m. Central Time. I have an auction coming up on Tuesday at 8:30 Eastern. So don't forget about those. We will be doing those. If health and everything else withstands, we will be getting those done.
I'll be at work.
How far am I willing to go for a coin show? Usually about 300 miles or so from Raleigh, North Carolina. I mean, I'd go up to the Washington area. I'd go down to southern Georgia or South Carolina, Florida, and probably go over to Tennessee. I don't know that I'd really be interested in going to Alabama or anything like that, but I'd be a little too far away. But I appreciate it, folks. Thanks for stopping by. And
Good night.
we'll see you guys later. Have a good night.